good morning and welcome back to part 2 with Flora by Maria Trolle. Now I'm hoping when this is zoomed in a little bit more that you'll be able to see these little tags that I'm going to have written on there now just for me, so if I edit them later I can see what I'm doing, because sometimes the pencils are hard to see when you turn them over. For example, there's no way you can see that on screen because it's just silver, and silver's hard to read, which pencil makers would do it in gold or white instead of silver, so that way you can see them on the screen. For example, if I've got one here, or even with different colours and black, so then that way you can see it. This is a prisma, but we're not using prismas today. We are using my favourite Arrtx pencils. These are very like prisma colours, so if you have My Country Colourful Life conversion chart, you'll be able to convert some of these pencils, but not all of them, because there's that, unless you do your own swatch, and then you can mix and match the colours to the closest that you can get. But My Country Colourful Life has done these in conversions, and they're pretty close, if I may say myself, and I love using them. And they've got a nice feel to the pencil, just like a prisma, and they are on sale. They're much cheaper than a prisma, I must say. I have sent them a couple of messages in hoping for a bigger set of pencils, but keeping within the budget so it doesn't grow, if that makes sense. So we're going to work on the tree trunk today, just the trunk, and then we'll get all the little nitty gritties and the leaves sometime later on. I suffer with migraines. It's a family history trait, unfortunately. I've had CAT scans and everything, so that's why I haven't filmed this week. I've only just picked up my reading book yesterday, because yesterday was the first day with no headaches and migraines. So yay. Today, not too bad, so I'll be able to read a little bit today and then do some colour tonight. So you'll see different light shade, because everyone's home, so night time's the best for me to film when it's quiet. And yeah, so that's why if you don't hear from me, or if I'm not online as much, that is why. And there's nothing, I am on preventative tablets for them. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, and also the weather plays a big factor also in my migraines, with the heaviness of the pressure in the cloud system. I have no idea why, but it's just the way it's always been. So yeah, so I thought I'd just give that little health update. So if you don't see me upload or anything, don't panic. I will leave a little note in the community tab, so that way you know what's going on. But hopefully I should be back on track, and hopefully no more weather systems and migraines in the works. So let's get started. Enough chit chat, because I've chatted for about 10 minutes already, I think. So let's get started. I'll zoom you in a little bit more. Oh yeah, you can see that much clearer now with the writing on there. And these are only used with these little charts. If I find the lady who did them, I'll leave the link down below, because these are really handy as well. And this is how they come, like this. I'll just zoom it out a bit more, so that way we can have a look. So you write the names of the pencils on the side, and then here you write the names and then the colours, and it just helps to mix and match the colours of what you're doing. So I really don't know what I'm doing yet. Where is, there it is. Because I don't know if I'm going to go more of a brown for the inside of the tree trunk, or if I'm going to stick with the same colour. But I think I might even change it up a little bit and go for the browns. I don't know, so I'll make that decision after. And we'll go from there. But these are really handy to have for that situation and for the colour cubes, because then you can put the colours right up to the colours and mix and match the colours yourself. Alright, let's get started. Enough chat from me. So I don't even know if I'm going to use this colour or not, so I'll decide that in a moment. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, back for the third time. Let's see how we go. Okay, so I have done the trunk here, and I like how it's coming out. There is a few more layers I'd like to get down in here, I think, just to make that pop a little bit more. But you can see on camera it's looking really, really good. I was going to change the colours if you watched the beginning of it. I was going to change the colours to a darker brown in the middle, but I kind of quite like the same colours together, and it's looking really nice. But my question is for you, do I continue off camera with the rest of it? Because I think now, or by now, you should have it down pat on what we're going for or aiming for, because I think the rest of these bits here will take the longest to fill. And then I'll come back and we'll do the wood grain and the windows, and then we'll do the leaves last, because then we'll work out what colours we're going to use. Because I was thinking we could probably use some greens out of here. Where are the greens? We can probably use a green combination from here. And then I was thinking, because I've already done the browns on my own, some of the browns, I don't know, because it's going to be too much brown for the wood, so I might have to rethink the wood. We can even go an antique brass, which is this colour here, for the wood parts, and just do it singly. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's find the antique brass. No, I don't think that's going to be too much at all, actually. I think that antique brass might be nice for the wood down here. Or maybe the goldenrod. Let me know in the comments on what you guys think the colours should be, the goldenrod or the antique brass. But also let me know if I continue this off camera, so that way it's less filming for this bit, because I know it's going to take probably an hour just to do this on camera, and that's a long filming, and I'm trying to shorten it on film, so that way it's a lot easier for you instead of one big long one, because I know on the last one there was quite a few long ones because that was a big piece we did. Also, my bookmarks from Emily Illustrator have come. Aren't they beautiful? I've got the pumpkin one, but that's in my book, and she put in a little gift of stickers. How sweet. So I'm going to save them because I'm going to get a Kindle, and I'm going to put them on my Kindle when I get a Kindle, if I get a Kindle. Alrighty, so without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, and also comment on the tree trunk. Let me know what you want to do. I won't do any more until I get the votes in. So without further ado, have a lovely weekend. Bye for now.